Hey there, and welcome back to Beyond the Market. My name's Andrew, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a lovely cherry springtime salad with these big cherries we picked up from the farmer's market, as well as some fresh arugula, some pecans, a little feta cheese, some salt and pepper, olive oil, and balsamic vinegar. All right, first step is to wash and prep our arugula. We washed a little under a half a pound, and I like to use arugula in this recipe just because it has a little spiciness and black pepper taste to it, which will complement the other ingredients. Now the next step is we're gonna roughly chop about a half a cup of pecans. So if you don't like to use pecans, feel free to switch them out for walnuts or almonds, maybe even pistachio. Feel free to get creative. You can always use a toasted or candied pecan just to provide some more flavor to that salad if you don't want to use raw ones. Now let's get started on our cherries. We're gonna be pitting these guys and then slicing them and adding them to the salad later. I picked up these fresh Bing cherries from the local farmer's market today. I like to use them because they provide a nice tangy, fruity flavor, but feel free to experiment. You could always use a Brooks, which also is very fruity, or a Rainier, which is kind of tart. So one of the ways to pit a cherry is slowly slice into the middle of the cherry, roll the cherry around. We're gonna slowly try to separate those. We got one perfectly done. And then I like to use a little spoon to help scoop out that pit. And if that technique doesn't work for you guys, you could always use a paper clip method. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it works. You go in with the smaller end of a paper clip into the top of the cherry, slowly push the paper clip in, work its way around the pit, and slowly but surely, you'll get that pit out. Pick whichever technique works for you. We just wanna make sure that we get all the pits out of those cherries before we add them into the salad. So part of the reason why I think this cherry recipe is so worthwhile is because cherries are only in the market for about 10 weeks. I really don't want to miss out on that time and want to use them in any way I can. Our cherries are pitted, so you can either throw them in right now as the cherry halves, or if you want them a little bit smaller like I do, I'm going to just quarter them and throw them into our salad. Now we're going to throw these guys into the bowl. Last step is going to be to add our feta, dressing, and then season to taste. We're gonna add equal parts olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Depending on your dressing preference, you can add as little or as much as you like, but we added 3 tablespoons of each. Now season to taste, let's add our salt and pepper. All right, let's give our salad a quick toss. When incorporating ingredients into a salad, I like to work the outside ingredients into the middle so everything gets an even flavor profile. Our salad's ready to eat. You can either enjoy this as a side or a main, depending on how much you make. Head down to your local farmer's market to pick up some of your favorite cherries. They're usually going to be available May through June, so get them while they last. Thank you guys for joining us today. If you like what you saw, give us that thumbs up and subscribe for more.